have some questions I need to ask you, because real estate investors, when I meet them, they don't really know as much as they should. I mean, it's not their fault, but I got to try to probe you and get you deeper. I want you to really think about this on a very intellectual level. So I'm going to ask you a question. What's the minimum amount you want to make on your deals? And I meet so many investors, they'll say $2,000. Or they'll say, you know what, Terry, $5,000. And I'll say, fine, no problem. That's a good answer. But as I work through this process, I want you to remember what you said, okay? And I want you guys at home, write it down. How much minimum would you like to make on your deal? And another question I ask is, how long are you willing to wait to get your money back? How long are you willing to wait to get your money back? Now, I'll tell you something that's very interesting. The reason I pointed out those numbers, as far as the bank is concerned, I pointed out that the bank would get their money back on that first mortgage in 11 years. Okay? The second mortgage gets theirs back in 6.5 years. I don't know if you guys remember that. But again, I study and I remember, and I know these numbers so well. So my question to you is, how long are you willing to wait to get your original investment back? If the bank's willing to wait 11 and 6, what would you be willing to wait? Some people tell me 1 year. Come on, be realistic. Some would say 2 years. Okay, I extend it. Let's go, can we go 4 years? Let's just say 4 years. You're willing to wait to get all your money back that you put into the deal. Let's just play that out. All right? Now, what interest rate is acceptable to you as a rate of return on your investment? You put X number of dollars out, X number of dollars. What rate of return do you want on that investment? Just like I told you guys earlier, I put out $10,000 to buy that note. Here we go. $10,000 to buy that note. My return was 59%. Whoops, whoa, let's just call it bam. 59%. When you invest your money, what do you want to get? See, I told you what I like. I like putting it out and getting a big number. Okay? You have to decide what's good for you. I don't know. How much on the dollar are you willing to spend to buy that defaulted note at a discount? Remember, you guys, for me investing $10,000, I'll get 59%. But again, the bank was owed 40. I bought it for 10. I bought it for 25 cents on the dollar. How much are you willing to pay for real estate? Okay? At a discount. Let's keep rolling right here. This is very interesting. I put this up. This is the original loan right here. Let's just call it, the original loan. These are all the terms. $35,000 they borrowed, 14.75, 240 payments, monthly payment $450, $442. This is exactly what they'll pay back if they make every single payment. That's the interest they'll pay. What would you like to pay in order to get this at a discount? To get this at a discount, what would you pay? Most people say, well, okay, let me make it easy for you. How about if you paid 50 cents on the dollar? 50 cents on the dollar for real estate is exceptionally well. It's great. Not too many people, I'm telling you, not too many investors have the ability to buy real estate 50 cents on a dollar. So here's what I'm going to do. Let's just say you paid $17.5. I'm not going to do the interest rate return yet, because I want to play with these other numbers here. I really want to have some fun and challenge you. Hey, this is what I would do. Let's say I'm talking to the bank. They say make an offer. Now, usually they say the person who makes the offer first loses, and that's absolutely correct. But let me tell you the Terry Bontemps way. I like to make an offer, but my offer is going to be so ridiculously low that they'll have to raise me. That way they can raise me to what they want. That's interesting, isn't it? So they say, Terry, make an offer. I'll say, okay, how about, let's go, let me just throw $8,750. That's what I want to pay to get this. Oh, you guys go, man, Terry, that's got to be a screaming deal. That's got to be a screaming deal. Let me tell you guys what my interest rate would be if the bank accepted that. If the bank accepted that, I would get a 62.32% return on my investment. Now, some of you guys are so smart and so sharp. You've already figured it out and used your brain. You knew I paid 10 grand for that note. You knew I made 59%. So if I paid a little less for the note, I would get a little higher return. So some of you got it, okay? Some of you are going like, whoa, man, I like that, Jerry. 62% on your money. If you wrote this up in real life, you guys, you would go to jail because that's breaking the usury law. But because I'm buying something that was already developed here, I just buy it at a discount. That's perfectly legal. That's perfectly smart, I would say. So, hey, before I go over to this one again to show you what your numbers are, let's just say the bank says, hey, make an offer. And, man, I'm having so much fun. I'm hot. I get the concept. I go in and say, bank, you know what? Because of the second mortgage, I want to give you $5,500. Guys, do you know what my return is? Look at this right here. $87.50, you get 62. How about $5,500? Hurry, hurry, hurry before I put it in. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I got to put it in. I got to put it in, you guys. Oh, hurry is your chance. You got to guess. 99% of my money. That's hitting the big time. That's hitting the home run. That's knocking it out of the park, you guys. All right, so I had a little fun with that. Boy, this was fun. Let me get a big smiley face there. Hope you have fun with me with this training. I really do enjoy it. Again, I'm just telling you guys all these things and showing you my training simply because I want you to test drive it. I want you to look at it, see what I can offer you. All I wanted to let you know is that, hey, I'm qualified to be your coach, trainer, and mentor. I got a fantastic program that's working during this mortgage meltdown. It's getting portfolios of loans more than I can ever imagine, and I just want you to be in on this, okay? Hey, not everybody's doing this either. This program is not being shopped around like to all the major players. The reason why the major players ask a guy like me to prove myself. I'm working with, the small underground real estate investors, the marketers that, hey, see what I have, and they say, you know what, my people need this to make them better in this market. So let's go back over here. Again, 50 cents on the dollar, right here. It's about a 50 cent on the dollar offer. Now, check this out, you guys. If you paid $17.5, you know what the interest rate will be? Interest rate return will be 31.1%. Now, I know a lot of you are going, oh, that's not a lot. Yeah, it's not a lot after you sing what I did right here and what I did right here, especially right there. That's incredible, but that may not be what you're able to get. Let me ask you a question. If you were able to get 31% on your money, would that make you happy? I think it would, because what are you getting right now? What's the bank giving you on your money right now? Yep, 3, 4. If you're lucky, maybe 5. What's your self-directed IRA giving you? Okay? Again, this is real estate. You can invest your self-directed IRA into buying these defaulted bank notes. Okay? So going back here again, if the bank says, hey, you know what? We will not take $8,750. They jump up and go, you know what? We need $17.5. When they jump to this point, I go, well, we're close. We're close. I don't kill my deal. I say, you know what? We're close. And we are. 17.5 is really close to 87.50. So what do I have to do? Now let's meet them halfway. How about 12K? And they go, well, we're getting there. And so that's how you negotiate. They say, well, we can't use 12. How about if we meet at 15? At that point, you got to go, okay, is that your bottom line? Is that the least you can take? And they might say yes. So, guys, what you got to do is say, if it's 15K, what do I think my return is going to be? And it's going to say in between 31 and 60. I'm going to say that's probably 40. Let's just go 40% return. That's if they make every single payment. So, guys, this is how I do it. This is how I collect high interest rates of returns on my investment. This is what I look for. I shoot for an interest rate first, then I look at the money second. So, again, let me just make this real simple. Let's look at the interest rate first, the amount I'm going to give the bank second. I just don't throw a wild number out and go, well, and then I go, well, where'd you get that from? I just put it up top of my head. Next, the reason I got all those different numbers